guys, welcome back to United Rock Nations. We're still at Hellfest, and this time with 1,000 mods, with Labros the drummer and Dani the vocals, the singer. So guys, how was the show?
It was very good, it was awesome, it was insane, the crowd was amazing.
We didn't expect to be so full packed, and people really had fun, so it was amazing. The energy was really intense.
I think it's your first time here.
Yeah, Hellfest, yes, it's the first time.
Cool. Did you enjoy it?
I haven't got the opportunity yet to watch the whole area, so now I'm gonna go and watch the whole the stages and the stuff, but as I've seen so far, it's pretty amazing, pretty awesome. We've never been to such a big festival before. I think, yeah.
So well organized and so big. Yeah, it's amazing.
Cool. So, did you prepare yourselves specifically for this kind of festival, or is it just like a regular club venue?
I mean, we think that it's a regular gig, but when we see so many people, it automatically becomes a big thing. So, I mean, we are not anxious or anything like that. We do what we have to do, but yeah, we prepare like more mentally. Psychological, something like that. Yeah.
So you guys come from Greece.
Yes.
Could you tell us a bit about your band? It's getting more and more famous, but for the people who don't know you yet.
We are from Greece. We are from a small town called Heliomodi in Corinthos. It's like 1 hour and a half from Athens, the capital. We are a four-piece. We've been together since 2006. We've played numerous lives around Europe, USA, Canada, Mexico. Yeah. So yeah, we are a hard touring band. So yeah.
All over the place then.
Yeah. We
And
haven't been to Australia yet or to Japan. We want to go. Yeah.
is it planned?
I think so. Maybe the next couple of years. Yeah.
Cool. So you got to. You were discovered actually by the great, the mighty Billy Anderson. How did it go? Could you tell us the story?
Actually, we were big fans. We're big fans of Billy since the beginning of our band. All the bands that we're listening to were produced by him. The most of the bands. So when we had the
Actually, we saw Scott Kelly. I saw him from Neurosis.
he's here. A lot of bands that Billy produced are here tonight. It's amazing. But when we had the material ready for the first album, we said let's give a chance and communicate with him. It was an instant reply that he's interested, and then we said, why don't you come also to Greece to produce the whole thing? And I think they were 15 of our best days in our career so far. Yeah, really educative, but also a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, we were 23 years old. It was like 10 years ago, or 8. Yes, it was educating. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Right. And could you describe your music, please? It's very atmospheric, very psychedelic.
It's rock with psychedelic and heavy elements. Like it's heavy rock, like Black Sabbath used to say. The music they play, yeah, something like that.
What do you get inspired by?
I mean, for music or for what?
For music, what inspires you, and what are your influences in music?
Definitely Black Sabbath, definitely MC5, definitely Blue Cheer, Chaos, Master Magnet, Nirvana, Soundgarden.
70s and 90s.
70s and 90s. I mean, yeah, all of that great music that come in those kind of areas back then. Yeah.
Yeah, did you get to meet them?
No, actually,
Some of them.
actually, who did we meet?
A lot of Caius members have played with them.
Yeah, we played with Chaos members.
Not with Caius,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we haven't met any of our idols. I don't know if this is good or bad. I think it's good. Yeah, I don't want to meet them. I just want to hear their music.
Continue
Yeah,
analyzing.
yeah.
Could you tell us about the lyrics and the themes that you like to write about?
I mean, it depends. Most of the times it's personal for me or for the things I've been through my life since now. It's been political sometimes because we are having difficult times back at home for 10 years now. So yeah, and most of the times it's personally about things I've been through. And but in the last record, I asked all the guys to write anything they felt, anything they were thinking of. What do they want to write about them? And they did some great job with the lyrics, and they get me some very good lyrics. Yeah.
What about the artwork? Do you have a say in the artwork?
Excuse me?
Do you have a say in the artwork?
Yeah, of course. Every time we try to, we have a lot of designers that were favorite designers of us, and some special aesthetics that we really like. And we really focus on every album. We have something in mind and try to find the appropriate artist to bring on image our music. So I think so far we're really satisfied with the results.
Yeah.
So which album would you say represents 1000 Mods best?
Definitely the first one. Yeah, because we were younger, we were not knowing what we were doing. So yeah.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, it was so spontaneous, and yeah. And the last one also, but yeah. The first one was recorded in 15 days, live, and we didn't know what to do, we didn't know what to expect, we didn't know what it will sound later, so yeah.
So would you say that you got used to it?
What do you mean?
I mean that you're talking about those 15 golden days.
Yeah.
Does it mean that now you're used to it, so it's not that much of an excitement?
No, actually we try to do each record in a different way, so we try to keep up the fire, lighten up, so we don't get bored, or we don't... we try to record with different ways each album. We try to bring new artworks, new artists, new people, yeah, so... No, we're not getting used to that at all. We're having fun, yet.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Yeah.
How do you choose the people you're surrounding yourselves with?
Sometimes it comes just by luck. You know that we have a friend that starts working on something that we could work together, and it works. And sometimes we find a lot of things online or from other friends that they play in other bands. So we try to, every time we try to have a team in every direction, like artwork, but like sound, like on tour. It's we try to find the appropriate people to be with us.
And do they all? Sorry, you wanted to say?
No.
Do they all share your core values or the message of 1000 Mods?
Yeah, sometimes, because people are people, and sometimes they don't match with you. But I think most of the people we've worked with since now are becoming assholes like us. Yeah. So yeah, we change them, they change us. Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Yeah.
If you could summarize 1000 Mods in 2 or 3 words, words that reflect really what it means to you, what would they be?
It's tough.
And tough is also a word that represents.
For me, I have to say it's my life now. Those are the 4 words. It's my life. Bon Jovi.
The last years, it gets the biggest amount of our time and our lives. We are relentlessly on the road, and I think it's becoming.
3 words.
Sorry. So yeah, it's our life at the moment. Yes.
So, if it's your life, there's this myth about the rock and roll way of life, the rock and roll glamour. Is this every day like that?
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's the road, it's the gigs, it's the people that we communicate with them every gig. So it's not nothing about sex, drugs, and rock and rolls. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It's only rock and roll. It's like, yeah. It's so hard in the road. I mean, I don't know how many bands have you talked with that. You know that the road is very difficult, and you don't have the time to do anything. You don't have personal space. You don't have personal time, and it's very difficult.
How long do you tour for usually?
It depends. We've been out for 60 days. We've been out for 30, 40. We've been out for now we are 7. It depends, but usually it's like a month. Yeah.
And is it is it easier on you the more you do it?
it's easier in a way that, in the sense that we know what to do now, and we know any difficulties that we have to handle, how to handle them. But it's getting, because we are getting old, it's getting a little bit tiring, but at the end it's what it pays off for us. So yeah, I mean, it's what's worth for us. So we don't care.
How about the writing process? How do you write? Do you have ideas on tour, or do you have, specific time lapses?
Usually, jamming is the first way to have new ideas and compose. But definitely, while we're on tour, someone will have an idea during a sound check or during when you're at the backstage, and we'll keep it for later. But when we start the pre-production and the composition of the album, we have some old ideas. We jam a lot, so everything is new. I mean, everything is being finally composed before the recordings.
Yeah, what he said.
How about the lyrics?
I start to write immediately after we finish one record. So everything I see, I write. Yes, it's music first, but I write lyrics since one record is finishing. I'm writing all the time, spare words or phrases or stuff. So I'm writing down on the paper, and then I put them back together when it's the time. So yeah, something like that. If I see something, I write about it.
Has everyone got a say in what the other is doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's completely for 4 person. It's 25%. So it's
Yeah,
it's democratic.
It's democratic, totally democratic.
So your last album dates back from 2016. Have you got something in store for us?
We have some plans for next year. Hopefully, next autumn we'll have a new album.
Can you tell us more?
No.
I mean, no. I mean, we haven't recorded anything yet, but we will finish touring I think in October, September, something like that, and then we hit the studio and we'll see what happens. We don't know yet. We don't have any songs yet finished or fixed or settled, but we'll see what happens.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. That was very cool.
Hi, I'm Dani from 1000 Modes, and you're watching to United Rock Nations.